Hey everybody, welcome back and welcome for first time viewers. Today I'm showing you guys my least favorite eyeshadow palettes that I own. And I'll throw in a few that I don't have anymore, but I definitely don't like. So first one I'm going to start with is the Maybelline Nudes palettes. I don't like those palettes. I used to have all of them. I recently got rid of them. They're actually in my car in a box waiting to go to a friend. But I don't like them. They're very hardly pressed, so they're not very pigmented. They're hard to blend. I just don't like them. And I've noticed that you either love them or you hate them. And I am one of those people that really dislikes them, so I don't like them. The next one is one that is sold at Hot Topic, and it is my favorite novelty and display wise, but like quality and pigmentation wise, it is one of my least favorites, and it's the Supernatural Join the Hunt eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I specifically really bought this to display because I am a huge Supernatural fan, and this is something really cool to own. It surprisingly has a really good array of colors, and it's pretty colorful. But for somebody who is buying stuff specifically for the makeup aspect of it, this is kind of a horrible palette. I have a review on it. If I remember, I will put it in the description and link it for you guys. But if you're looking for quality and everything, big no. If you're looking for novelty and display and collection purposes, big yes. Another one is actually one that I recently purchased, and this is kind of like a weird one for me because I like this palette. This is the Urban Decay Shadow Box, the one that they just put on sale for like $18. This is a really pretty palette. I really like the colors. The pigmentation, shadow quality is really good. What I don't like about it is the, what's the word? The practicality, I think. The practicality of this palette. There is one matte shade and it's black. Everything else is foiled or shimmery. So if you're someone like me who really likes matte shades, I would have been able to deal with this if it was like half matte, half shimmer like the Lorac palette. Since it was only $18 and I like it for the novelty purpose and how pretty it is, I will be keeping it. But if I had paid like the full $35 for this, this would definitely be going back because this is not a practical palette at all. It has really pretty colors, but this is one of those palettes that you bring along, like with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, or the Lorac Pro palette, or the like any palette that you have that you need to pull something else in, or you want to pull something else in, that's what this is for. This is not like a standalone palette, not really practical whatsoever. I know they released this as like a, kind of like a in the vault kind of thing, where it's like their best-selling shades, but they seriously could have done something a little bit better with this. Next is the Too Faced Cat Eyes Ferociously Feminine Eyeshadow and Liner Collection. This is one of their 9-pan like aluminum palettes, and it looks like this. Now this is a pretty palette. It has pretty colors. Just pull the hair out. I'm saying a lot because I don't really know where I'm going with this. I bought this at Marshall's for like $12, and if it wasn't for that, this would have been returned. If I had bought this at Ulta and paid like the full $35 price tag that these 9-pan palettes had, this would have been returned. This has pretty colors, but the only color that really has the pigmentation there is this color right here, which is called Tiger's Eye. The purple is very kind of lackluster. The black is horrible. That is a really bad black. I mean, really, if you're gonna put a black in a palette, you need to do it right. These are supposed to be like wet, dry liner shades. They don't work very well that way. And then all of these lighter colors right here, when you put them on your lid, they all look exactly the same. So this is a fail of a palette for me anyways. It's really pretty packaging, really pretty colors, but as a palette and as makeup, it doesn't work. So definitely do not like that palette. I have two more. And it's funny because a lot of these I got not paying full price for them. Another one is this Wet n Wild Studio Eyeshadow Palette Incoming in Latte. I don't even know if this is still available anymore. It looks like this. This is a nice palette, nice pigmentation. There's not enough mattes. There's way too many shimmers, and a lot of the colors blend out to look exactly the same. So, like, these two and this one, once you get them on your lid and blend them out, they look the same. These three right here on the lid look the same. There are 4 matte shades. These 2 mattes end up looking the same. And then the black is just very, very lackluster. So it's a cute little palette. It's very cheap. You pretty much get what you pay for with this. And I love Wet n Wild, don't get me wrong. But this palette was very subpar. Like, I can't, no, it doesn't work. And last but not least, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this. I don't hate this palette. I do like it. But I was very disappointed. I had kind of high expectations for this. And it is the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. This is a palette for anybody who wants to step out into color. However, I purchased this when he had his Memorial Day sale. So I got it 50% off. If you're going to go and spend $45 on this, I would definitely not recommend doing that. Reason being is if you go watch his video, a lot of the claims that he makes in the video are not true. And a lot of, like, the swatches that I did, I have a video on this. The brush swatches and finger swatches that I did look absolutely nothing like his. And they just didn't, I don't know how he got them to look that way, but they look a lot better in his video than they do my video and in person. This pink right here stains really badly, so if you use it around your eye, you're going to look like you're sick when you wake up the next morning. This color Vanity right here, I said this in my review video, this looks like dirt on your eyes. When you put it on there and you blend it out, if you get any specks like any higher than where you place it, it looks like you have dirt on your eyes. So there are some nice shades in here, like Confession is really pretty. But the Vanity color, this black rainbow color, I don't really understand why this black rainbow color was put in here with all that glitter. Because when shades are like that and you put it on your eye, either the glitter blends away or the color blends away and you're left with nothing but glitter. So this color specifically, the glitter blends away. So, like, there it is right there. And there's hardly any glitter in there anymore. So, this was all in all a disappointing palette. I had kind of high expectations for this. And this gold is very firmly pressed. So, you get a lot of coverage, or you get a lot of pigmentation off of it. But then when you actually, like, put it on your eyes or try and use it as an eyeshadow, it just doesn't translate very well. So, yeah. So that's my disappointing palettes video. I hope this was helpful for anybody that was watching it. If you see a palette in here that you were hoping to purchase, if you still really want to buy it, go ahead and buy it. I mean, you might like it more than I do, but those were my experiences with these. So, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.